Y'all, so I was in Decon today, and Decon about wore me out. Okay? About wore me out. I'm about to make General Toso chicken today. And you already washed my hands. Y'all, today was crazy. 2 cases was canceled because the doctor was not feeling well. So I'm sorry the doctor wasn't feeling well, but kind of good for me because there wasn't a lot of cases. Y'all, I was so happy. Tomorrow's supposed to be busy. We supposed to be having cysto and stuff tomorrow. Y'all, working in Decon is no joke. I kid you not. Like, I've been on vacation for a week, and coming back and trying to get the swing of things, it's kind of rough. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of rough. And then I hate at my facility, we're in Decon for a whole week, y'all. A whole week we in Decon. A whole week. So you kind of just get burnt out, honestly. All right, I'm cleaning my chicken. Now I'm cutting up my chicken. I'm using chicken thighs. Now normally I use chicken breast whenever I'm making something, but y'all, the chicken thighs just be so juicy. So I decided to do the chicken thighs. Y'all, when I first started working in Decon, I kid y'all not, I used to come home and tell my son, like, literally, whatever you want out the refrigerator, just get it. Because I used to be so tired to even get up. But once your body get adjusted to all that standing and moving, you kind of good. Hello, Bonnie. I'm making General Toso chicken. I just got off work. Y'all, a mother's job is never done. Like, literally. You can be in Decon for the whole week, come home and still gotta cook, clean, wash dishes. Y'all, it just never ends. Help, please, help me. Don't even know why my name is like that. But it's going to be in a little bit. What's up? Hey, from Florida. Hello. Yeah, I just got the iPhone 16 Plus as well, too. Yeah, I just got off work. And I let the dog out. I'm cooking chicken. Y'all, after I finish cooking, I'm going to take me, I'm going to go for a walk because I've been walking. $40,000. I wish I did have 40,000, honestly. I wish I had 40,000. What do you need help with? Oh, 4,000. I wish I had that too. Hello, everybody. I'm cooking General Toso chicken. Actually, this is my first time making General Toso chicken. I already washed my chicken. Now I'm just cutting it up and I'm using the chicken thighs. Y'all, it's been kind of like a crazy week. Kind of been chill, but still crazy at the same time. Y'all are so weird with these comments, like, for real. Yep. But guys, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing today? SPD for the fall, just worried about availability around my area. Have you already checked in your area and called different jobs to see if they had any openings? I would definitely do that. Thank you. Yeah, call the job, see if they have any openings. Go on Indeed and see if they are listing any jobs. That can kind of give you an idea of what jobs is hiring in the area. And to be honest, y'all, the turnover rate in SPD is crazy. So even though you may not see like a job, um, even though you may not see like a job, I'm getting blocked. For real. Y'all, the weird comments, like, you're getting blocked. But even though you may see jobs and they might not have it available, they're constantly need people because people are quitting, they're getting into the field and realizing that, hey, this is not for me. No, I'm not touching raw meat. I touch raw meat with this hand. Thank you. I'm cutting with this hand, and this is my phone. Thank you. Blocked. But yeah, you guys. Whew, Decon wore me out. Not yet, just looking at job listings. This is one main hospital near me. Lots of other hospitals, but oh yeah, you don't want to be driving an hour away. The hour is kind of crucial. Yeah, this is not a wig. I have locks and I did twist over them. I am thinking about cutting my hair though. Yeah, so many bots. It's so weird. Like, I'm not used to all these weird comments on live. But I know for my job, we hire a lot of evening workers. I don't know why we hiring a lot of evening workers. We need morning workers. Because it's like you do more work to me on days. So why wouldn't people have a lot of day workers? Nights is chill though. I actually work nights and it's really chill. Really, really chill. Yeah, I was in there jamming today. I had my music on. I am gonna drop a video on PPE so you guys can kind of see like how you're supposed to look in Decon. Y'all, it gets really, really hot back there. Just think about you hot. You don't mind evenings. Okay, that's good. They need a lot of people for evening too, because a lot of people don't like to work evenings. And when you work evenings, you get a differential pay. So it's like you're doing less work and you get paid more money. That's a win-win, for real. I think at my other job, they was paying, I think it was like $2 differential. So that's the good thing. So if you are interested in nights, they be paying for real. And some of them even have overnight, which is like the overnight is the 11 to 7. And then they have the 2 to 11, or what is it, 2 to 10:30, or 3 to 11. Y'all kid y'all not, when y'all do Decon, If you're not already in your field, your back is going to be hurting. Your legs is going to be hurt. You got to make sure you got you some good shoes, because in decon, man, you be messed up. I ain't going to lie. When I first started and I didn't have the right shoes, y'all know when y'all feet hurt, they'll mess up. It'll mess up your whole day. I ain't lying. Your feet will mess up your whole day if your feet is hurt. Yeah, it was so funny, because I remember working at Amazon, and my sister was telling me about like this girl. Now, I worked in Amazon when I was in college, and my sister was telling me some girl told her, was like, she had to go to the hospital because her feet was messing with her heart. Like, for real, if your feet is not together, it will literally mess up your whole day, your whole mood. Different parts of your body will start acting up. For real. But, yeah, y'all. Once I finish this, I'm going to relax. Them decon days, y'all gonna see. You just gonna want to come home and crash. Yes, that's crazy. Her feet was messing with her heart. Like, I ain't never heard such stuff. Your feet is messing with your heart? Yeah, time for me to sit down somewhere. If my feet is messing with my heart, man, don't put me on disability, because I ain't about to be walking nowhere. And y'all, this is a real quick, easy meal for whenever you walking. I mean, for whenever you working in decon. Real quick, real easy. Because I already been standing up all day. I've been bending over the sink all day long. So when you come home, you don't wanna do too much, honestly. You don't want to do too much. Do y'all have any questions about sterile processing? Let me know. This is your time to ask me all the questions. I know somebody said they get ready to start school. Have you thought about self-pacing and learning it, just buying a book and doing it yourself? Because I know the course is like $4,000. Me, I didn't do that route. I actually got hands-on experience through a job, and then I got my certification there. That's how I gained my 400 hours. And I know a lot of people were saying, like, once they get into the field, it's so hard to once they get the certification, it's so hard to get those hours, because it's a lot of people who get in the certification before they have any hands-on experience. Yeah, I will be calling everywhere, literally everywhere, asking them, can I sit? Can I, shadow y'all? I don't even gotta do too much. Let me just sit with y'all, because I'm just trying to get these hours. And some of them will work with you. You got some people that might just sign off on your hours. You give them a couple hours throughout the week. So look, I'll be asking the OR. If the SPD tell me no, I'm going to ask the OR. And guess what? I'm going to be going right down there in SPD, getting to know the people. And then that way, you can get your hours. Because a lot of people be like, no, we don't have interns where you can get the hours. But honestly, it really just depends on who you know that can kind of get your foot in the door. It's all in who you know, not what you know. Yep, so real quick, cut up that chicken. I can't believe somebody tried to say I had raw chicken and I'm touching a phone. I really wasn't. But if I was, this is my damn phone, okay? Self-study online currently, but I would like to train on a job. I have some experience with dental sterilization. Okay, well that's good, because my hospital now, we do a lot of dental. At my last job, we didn't do a lot of dental. So, dental is very tedious. I would say that. Very, very tedious. Because there's so many little pieces and stuff that you have to assemble. Yeah. Dental is very tedious because of the small trays. Well, good that you're self-studying because it's actually going to save you some money instead of taking that course or taking the class. I tell people all the time, like, people take the test, they study for it or whatever, and they spend all that money by taking a course, and then they end up don't like the field. Like, don't waste your money like that unless you really, really have did your research, looked at videos, and made sure that's what you want to do. Because, like, in any job, it's pros and cons. Any job is pros and cons, y'all. Any job. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I mean, for me, I'm like, you know, I have a background in social work. I have a bachelor's in social work. So for me, I'm like, well, it can't be no worse than social work, okay? It can't be no worse. So I tried it out. I didn't know a lot about it, but I did have a friend. My sister friend was currently working in the field, and she was saying that she loved it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And y'all, this job's supposed to have been a job for me just to get back into the field because I was a stay-at-home mom. And I'm like, I'm just going to take a real quick, easy job, you know, just to get myself in there. I'm not going to take a social work job right now. And y'all end up getting into the field and loving it. Now, when I first got there, it was rocky because we had a manager. Is it better to take the test than apply for jobs or get a job, train, and take the test? It really depends on your location. If you are in a place where they accept people without the certification, then you good to go. But I have been hearing a lot of places say that they're not accepting people without the certification. I think they're getting like a little strict now with people and the certification and stuff like that. So I would just call around to the different hospitals or look at the jobs on Indeed and see if they're requiring for people to have the certification. If the job description says has to be certified, then it's better to get your certification, then be trying to look for jobs. And just let them know when you get in there, you know, I have my certification. I just need to get those hours. That's it. A lot of jobs are willing to work with you if you already have the certification because they feel like you know a little bit. But like I said, you can always apply for jobs before you get the certification. It's not going to hurt. Kind of get your name out there. Yep, it kind of gets your name out there that, hey, I've seen this person before applying, and, you know, my dog is out there barking, barking, barking. Barking, barking, barking. How is y'all day going? Are you guys having a good day? Today is Monday, but it feels like a freaking Wednesday. No, I said Monday. Today is Tuesday, y'all. Today is freaking Tuesday. But it feels like a Wednesday. Definitely calling this week. Yeah, call around. I feel like that's how I got the job that I got now. Y'all, I emailed them. I had applied, and for some reason, they was not picking up on my resume. So, girl, I emailed them people, tell them the years of experience. Because you got to look at it. When people are going through those interviews, it's so many applicants, okay? So many applicants that they have to weed through. Sometimes you can get lost in the mist. So you have to make yourself marketable. Call, email, let them know you interested, you a hard worker, you a team player, and you trying to get up in there. You trying to get up in that job, okay? Not something up in there. Ooh, I'm going to pour this out. What's in here? Tell them that you trying to get up in that job. And I know, like, for here, it's a lot of different hospitals. We got a lot of hospitals. Just in this area, we have about 4 or 5 hospitals that I could possibly transfer to. So, and I hear a lot of people saying, like, we don't have a lot of hospitals in the area. So that's going to determine, too, if you can find a good job. So just look into your area. Y'all, even if you got to move to get a good job, move. Or do traveling. If you don't have no kids and you can travel, get your year experience and start traveling. It's a lady at my job. She traveled, I believe she said for 9 years, and she traveled locally. So she would get local contracts still in this area, but it's just not like going to Florida, going to Texas, going far away. I even know a guy, he went to Hawaii for a little bit. I think he was in Hawaii for 4 years. He ended up took a contract out there, but going out there and end up, staying for a long time. So yeah, it's very much opportunities out there. Miss Brown, Bugetta, where are you located, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say the city, just what state are you in. I can always look up, research, and see what hospitals around and if they're hiring. Yes, I would love to travel. Contracts, no kids, minus my cat. Okay. You can take your cat with you, though. Because, like, with contracts and stuff, they pay for housing. What's that? So you could possibly take your cats. I know a lot of people. North Carolina? Oh, okay. I used to live in North Carolina for 4 years. And I know it's some good. I don't know what part of North Carolina you in. But Raleigh. I lived in Raleigh for 4 years. And Duke, Rex, Wakeman. I know all of those are great hospitals. Especially Duke. I know they paying good. I think Duke is a trauma hospital. Now look at that chicken. Once that's cooked, I'm going to add my General Toso chicken. And I'm going to get broccoli. My son don't like broccoli, but he going to eat broccoli today. Okay? The broccoli I got, y'all. I'm going to put this bad boy right on the skillet. Then I got my rice boiling. My water boiling for my rice. Y'all, so we finally got a new stove after 3 years. So we moved into this house, right? And it had a 1970 vintage stove. I know I'm getting off track, but it had a 1970 vintage stove, right? So we was like, we like it, we gonna keep it. Y'all, I couldn't do it no more. I was like, I have got to get a new stove. So the new stove was delivered, last week, y'all? And I've been cooking it up. If my car was newer, I wouldn't mind the commute. Yeah. Definitely. The commute? Oh, shoot. I'm in the Fay area, so the commute is an hour. Oh, Fayetteville. Okay. I'm not quite sure what hospitals they got down there. I know this guy for my wedding. He's supposed to be our photographer, and he was from Fayetteville. I did not have a good experience with him at all, y'all. At all. What platform are you using to take your certification? Is it Med Cert? Cape Fear Valley. Oh, okay. I never heard of that. I never heard of that. Where's that close by? You know, all the people that I don't know on here that's coming up here, I don't care if you say hey and it's missing a letter, you're getting blocked. Going to my local community college. Okay, that's good. How long was the class there? How long was the class there? And you know another thing too, surgical tech is really nice too, but dealing with them doctors, y'all, them doctors be cussing them surgical techs the hell out. That's why I said I can't be no surgical tech, because I'm going to cuss your ass back, okay? It's a hospital next to a lot of other medical offices. Okay. Yeah, them doctors be crazy. And the crazy thing is, they don't really even be getting on the doctors like that, because the doctors are bringing in the money. So in order to keep them happy and satisfied, they do not be getting on them doctors. And like when I worked at my other hospital, we had a lot of interaction with the nurses. And the nurses would come down, sometimes y'all be crying, trying to get on us. Like trying to get on us because they getting chewed out. And I'm like, what you not gonna do is come down here with that negative energy. And then you will learn that in SPD, at my facility, we call it SPS, everything is our fault. The temperature upstairs cannot be the right temperature. And guess who they blaming it on? SPS. I swear. Y'all will see. Once y'all get in the field, or if you already in the field, yes, that's why I'm leaving dental assistant. Yes. Because they be rude. And I don't know what it is, because you have the doctor credentials. You feel like I'm less than you, and you feel like that you can talk to me crazy. Yes. And it's like, you went to school for all that long. For that long, and you just lost all care for humanity, like in the way you speak to people. What happened to the loving, caring doctors out there? And I'm not saying like all doctors is like that, but from my experience, the doctors that I have seen is straight ruthless. Not all though. Some of them are good. Yo, look at this chicken. Looks so good. This is my first time making General Toso chicken. Add my rice in. I think 2 bags should be enough. Hey, y'all, I don't make that other rice. I do have a rice cooker. But y'all, quick, easy 5-minute rice. Then I'm going to put this broccoli. I'm going to put this broccoli. Put this broccoli on the skillet. Yeah, I heard the dental too can be a kind of a headache. Well, the dentist at my hospital now, he is so nice. Now I don't know, because I really don't work with him personally, but just from him interact, like he actually was talking to me, like carrying over like carrying on a conversation. Most doctors do not do that. He was really nice. I don't work with him, but making you hungry. I know, girl, I'm hungry too. I done burnt out all my calories from Decon. Literally, when you back there, you sweating, you got your PPE on. Y'all, I done had so many snacks back there. I'm like, this don't make no sense. But you got to, because you're constantly walking. Y'all, you're walking, you're bending, you're cleaning, you're getting stuff off the elevator. Like, you're constantly doing stuff. I gotta see if I have another thing of broccoli. I'm gonna put the broccoli on last. Ooh, y'all, that looks so good. My son and my husband will be home in a little bit, so dinner is cooked. I'm about to go for a walk, y'all. I need to see if we have any more broccoli. But y'all have any more questions about sterile processing? Yeah, I love answering y'all questions. It's just under the comments. It be so much, and not all the time like I have the time to, you know, respond back. So that's why I do the live, so you guys can have a chance to ask me all the questions you may like. I got Brussels sprouts, but no broccoli. I know I got some broccoli in here. I'm gonna have to go check my deep freezer in the garage. Y'all know how y'all buy stuff and you like, I know I got something in there. I know I do. Somewhere. And then when you leave, when you're not looking for it, that's when you find it. Yeah, and I'm about to find me something. I seen something on TikTok Shop where you can put behind your glasses, so it'll stop it from doing this. Yeah, I can't stand when my glasses do that. Like, come on. Come on. So my rice is cooking. My chicken should be done. Let me taste this chicken. Ooh. Get a little paper plate. Hold on, y'all. Taste me a little chicken. I hope it's not sweet. But General Tso chicken is normally sweet, huh? Thank you for answering my question. No problem. Oh, that's good. But y'all stay tuned to my video. I will be uploading a video either today or tomorrow on sterile processing. But yeah, you guys, that is it for me. I'm getting ready to head out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.